Alphonso Davies running at Fisher. Gets to the outside of Fisher. The leggy 67. Can he get to the byline? He can. He keeps it in play too. Knocked over. Penalty. Alphonso Davies did it all himself.
I'm proud of him. Because if I look back where we came from, refugee camp, no food, no clothes, and here we are today. He have everything I need.
Fonzie's got a level head on him, which is important. No doubt he's got great skills, but I've played with a lot of players who have great skills, and it's that determination and that attention to detail that's going to take him to the very top.
It was hard, it was dangerous, it was hard to live there because the only way you survive sometimes is you have to carry a gun too, and somehow we didn't have interest in toting gun, so we decided to just escape from there.
A time of terror for many Liberians.
It's very scary because like you going somewhere, you have to cross over Bali to go and find food. So the best way is to just get out.
It was safe to live there, but it was hard to live there. Yes, because everything is, you have to spend money. Water, food, whatsoever you think of, you have to buy it. So it was hard for us.
Refugee life is like if they put you in a container and then they lock you up, no way to get out. You can't go far from the camp. Anything can happen to you.
Yeah, we were worried because hunger killed people on the camp too anyways. It's not only war zone, but on the camp, if there's no food, people die, right? So we were worried sometimes if we don't have it, we're thinking how we would make it. With him, with us, we can drink water and sleep, but he couldn't make it. So we every day make sure and find something for him to eat and make it in life. They had a program they call resettlement. They say, okay, you have to fill in the form for Canada. I said, wow, I didn't even know. I know I studied it on it, so you study our history whatsoever, but I didn't even know somebody in Canada here. But however, we said, okay, we went through the interview, everything, and then immediately we came over.
With me, I was sad because all my family, they are back home, and I don't have no family here. But on the other hand, I was happy because I was coming with my husband and my kids to become better people. And here we are today.
Yeah.
Like, we were living on a refugee camp. Alphonso was not in school, but when we came here, he started school. And now he life improving. I thank God for that. Back home in my country, if you don't have money, your kid don't go to school. Everything you have to pay. Sometimes a child will go to school after 6 months. After first semester, no school fee, they have to send them home. It's hard there, but here it's okay.
2006, I got here, I'm here, no problem, nothing, so at least I take this to be my second home.
I only have this color, but now I think I'm getting it.
I'm really thankful and really grateful for what they have done throughout the years. They carried the family to a safe environment like Canada, a safe country, and I'm really happy that they did that for us.
And what does it mean to you to be Canadian?
Being Canadian is a great honor. Not many people can say they're a Canadian citizen, especially knowing that Canada is one of the
one of the best countries in the world. So it's a really great honor being able to call myself a Canadian citizen. Edmonton's a really big part of my life because that's where I started my soccer. That's when I played, that's where I went to school, that's where my family, my friends live. It's a really big part of me.
We are right now in Clairview. This is the Clairview Rec Center. This is their outdoor turf field. Alphonso used to come train here quite a bit. He just lives 2 blocks away, so it was a nice commute, just a quick walk over. I remember when at 10 years old, Alphonso was babysitting his brother and sister. They were infants. He was changing diapers. He was with them alone at home just because his parents were working shift work. And it was just the 3 of them, the 3 kids at that time. And I think he had to mature really quickly because there was a lot of responsibility, you know, on his shoulders. He was making their food for them. They didn't have, you know, the means to have a babysitter and so forth, and they had no relatives to help them. So Alphonso started at a very young age, where most 10 years old were probably playing more video games and with toys at that time, and Alphonso was changing diapers. He's just a very good kid, you know, very respectful. And it's tough, you know, when you're coaching youth soccer, you work with a lot of different players and a lot of different mindsets. And Alphonso was always, he was just always a team player, always a leader on the team. And, you know, you remember that as a coach because he brought a lot to the game. He brought a lot to the team. He set an example. His hard work and just the maturity is, you know, even at a very young age. I just remember that, and I look back now and, you know, I see where he's gone now, and hopefully he's that guy. He's the real deal.
So we're in the hallway of St. Nicholas Junior High. This is our soccer academy wall. These were the 3 MVPs in a tournament that we had back in the day at the Archbishop O'Leary soccer tournament. And Gloria Amanda's in the middle. He's with the Vancouver USL team now, and Alphonso's on the right there. This is our soccer record wall, beep test. This is the one that Alphonso currently holds. This is our gymnasium. This is where we did a lot of the training with Alphonso. Our principal made a big poster of Alphonso and put it up on the wall. We're in the St. Nicholas Fitness Center. Alphonso and Glory would work out here every day after school. Alphonso's a leader and a role model for a lot of the younger kids in our academy. This is my classroom. This is where Alphonso had his homeroom in grade 9, and I taught him math in grade 8, and we ran the soccer academy health component right out of this room. So when Alphonso came to visit, he went around to some of his teachers and wrote a letter to his teachers. It says, "Dear Bossio, thanks for being there for me. Thank you for all your support and all your advice."
My goal as a player to reach professional level and probably play with some of the pros.
Alphonso was a young prospect in obviously in Edmonton, and his school, St. Nicholas, who had a connection with us. They brought their young players out every year to our academy centres and came out for seasonal visits. And the head coach there highlighted Alphonso to us, and at that time he was 12 and a half, 13, and this little skinny, scrawny player that was having tons of fun in his school system. So he put us on our radar, and from that point we brought Alphonso out for a trial, and Marco, the head coach of the soccer school, came out with him, and yeah, he was an interesting character. He was unassuming. He had that big grinning smile, as we know and everyone loves about him now. But yeah, he was very nervous, I would say, and cautious. And in week one, his eyes were, were wide open, and he did okay. He wasn't a player at that time that said, "Oh, he's a player we need to bring out immediately." It was a good introduction for him, but he wasn't ready to come at that age. He was too young and emotionally not ready for it. But then we brought him out a year later, and he'd grown in all capacities, emotionally, and his character and his physical qualities had improved. And at that time he was about 14 and a half, and we were very, very interested in him. And we worked with his school and his community coach Nick and his parents to find the right time to bring him to Vancouver.
I was excited, yeah. I wanted to come, but my mom was hesitant to let me go, especially at the age of 14, going from home. She's not keeping an eye on me, so she was really hesitant.
Yeah, because that time he was like, I think 14. I was afraid because I know I have seen some kids. Sometimes see them on TV what they're doing, or I see them in the street what they're doing. I don't want him to become a bad boy. So I told the guy that no, he's now leaving. And that maybe if he's 16, 17, he can go. But he promised me, he said, I want to be the same. I will now go to Vancouver and change. I will make you guys proud, like me go.
She told me I have to do my school even if I'm training, even signing first team. She told me I want him going to school. I want him to finish high school. So that's part of the deal, so that's why I'm fighting so hard to finish high school. My favorite class is culinary studies. I like to cook, I like to whip in the kitchen. I'll probably make you some nice pasta, some meatballs, some sauce on there, some garlic bread on the side, and a nice Caesar salad for you.
They brought the papers and said, "Son," I said, "See the age." And he said, "No, Papa, it's okay. I can make it. Just sign the papers." I said, "Okay." So he gave me the belief that he could make it and he will make it. So I didn't have no time to lose. I just signed whatsoever they wanted me to sign. And then I was impressed. I was happy for him. So I called him and told him, say, "Congratulations, son. I know that you said it and you were going to make it." And he made it. From the beginning, I can say when he was born, they stay the same. No changes yet. Humble, quiet. You never one day somebody come say, "Oh, Alphonso, this, no." Just easy. You step on him, he move his leg. He doesn't want to be battled with.
Even if you know the best, you can respect people. No one will not like you. You have to be respectful. Where we from, you have to respect older people. You don't just talk to anybody anyhow, no.
They say the city is the city of dreams, and yeah, it's moving.
Definitely stay humble at all times. You don't want to get carried away in anything you do, so stay humble, keep your feet on the ground. You came from nothing, and you're coming to something, so you gotta keep that mindset going.
They've done a great job of bringing him up because he's a very humble kid. I'm not worried for him at the moment. But as the train moves slowly along and more people jump on the train, more hype goes with him, because it will come as he develops as a person and player and gets better each day and each year. Then there'll be bigger expectations for him, and that's when young players especially find it difficult and get easily led, because there's always people out there who want to make things difficult for you. So it's important based upon his upbringing, you know, it's been excellent. He's a very grounded kid. He keeps his feet on the ground, and our job here is, my job is to keep his feet firmly on the ground and let his football do the talking.
When you see a player that comes into training, you can tell if they have that capability of producing in games or tracking runners, like little things like that, those intangibles that people maybe don't see on the outside, but on the inside, every training, day in, day out, you see, that's what Alphonso has. And I think not only the personality and the work ethic, but those little intangible things that might not go a long way on paper, but when you're in the grind, when you're in the game, you know that he'll have your back, you know that he will do the right things, the little things that at the end of the day will get you those 3 points, will get you the win, and for him, success in the future. And that's what I see in Alphonso.
Yes, I'm proud of him because his age, I've seen a lot of kids doing so many things. As I said, one day nobody never come and tell Alphonso, we saw Alphonso in the corner smoking cigarette, smoking this, smoking that. No. So I'm proud of him. That's why I'm at least I love him, and I always talking to him. Son, don't follow bad friends. Be a good guy. Be a good kid. Be a good boy. If you join bad crew, well, it's over to him. But I know that he's not going to do that.
I think that was on the other one.
Are you okay?
I'm good, Dad. How are you?
I'm good. There's a spoon there. Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, how are you? What are you eating?
Good. I'm eating cereal.
Cereal, more like that?
Game time.
So today I have game? 7?
Yeah.
No,
okay.
wait. I'll still sit down and wait.
We'll wait and watch you. They shouldn't push you around today.
Now we'll see you. We're waiting to watch you.
Okay.
I wish you the best. Lucky shall go.
How many goals you scoring today?
I'll start with 1.
Oh,
okay,
then good.
Promise. Don't mess it up.
I'll try not to.
Okay. I just thank God for his life and for his strength. I just want him to keep on doing what he's doing, because he promised me before he left from here, so I know he will fulfill his promise.